I'm Dr. Sam Ellis, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a board-certified dermatologist, and I'm so excited to talk all things skincare with you. On this channel, I'll be giving skincare advice and talking about some of my favorite skincare products and treatments. When I first started on my journey in medical school and to become a doctor, there was this little voice in the back of my head that said, maybe you're going to want to be a dermatologist, just because I think the skin is incredibly fascinating. You get immunology, you get oncology, or the study of cancer. There's a lot of things that can go on internally that manifest on the skin. And I always loved the idea of solving a puzzle by having a very visual presentation of something on the skin and then figuring out what else is going on with that patient. I also love that I get to see patients of all ages, like fresh out of the womb to patients in their 90s or even in their hundreds still come and see me, which is amazing. I can see patients who are very sick, who are in the hospital for their skin disease. And I also see patients who are super healthy. And that range of patients, the range of diseases that I get to cover, I feel so lucky that I get to do that in dermatology. And then lastly, it's incredibly procedural. So I love that I can go from doing some acne counseling and a lot of teaching with one patient to cutting out a skin cancer, to resurfacing someone's face with a laser. That kind of variety in my day is something that I really crave, and I get that in dermatology. And I also like that dermatology is a specialty. I get to pick one thing and be super focused at it. I like the idea that I can really focus in on something and put all my energy into understanding this one organ super, super well. I truly, truly love what I do. For a little bit of background, for my undergraduate degree, I studied biology at UCLA. So that was a very fun 4 years. And then I thought, for medical school, I'd rather have a really cold, icy winter experience. And I went to the University of Michigan for 4 years for medical school, which was probably, some of the best years of my entire life. I had such a great time in medical school. I thought my training there was just absolutely incredible. The relationships I formed from being in medical school there are something I cherish forever. And I'm just so thankful for all of the mentors and guidance that I had while going through that process. So after 4 years of undergrad, 4 years of medical school, I then graduated and I did a year of internal medicine training. So all dermatologists on their road to becoming board certified dermatologists have to do a year of general medicine or general surgical training. So I did a year of general medicine training, and then I went to UC Davis for 3 years to do 3 additional years of dermatology specific training, also known as a dermatology residency. Once you're done with residency, you take this 8-hour test, and that 8-hour test is your board certification exam. And once you pass that, then you are a board certified dermatologist. As a board certified dermatologist, I practice both medical and cosmetic dermatology. So I treat unusual rashes, acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis. I do skin cancer checks, and I do surgery to remove skin cancer or other benign growths. And then on the cosmetic side, I do resurfacing procedures with lasers. I do injectables like Botox and fillers. I do tightening procedures. And I think a lot of people want to know, what's your specialty within dermatology? But I think my specialty is that I can kind of do it all. I love that I get variety in my day. When it comes to my cosmetic patients, I think my specialty is not just seeing someone once and then they're out the door. I really like to have a plan, whether that's a plan over months or even years. Hopefully on this channel, I'll be able to get you into my office at some point to show you some of the procedures I do, me performing them, but also showing you some before and afters, because I think sometimes people go into treatments not knowing what to expect. And I'd love this channel to be a place where you can get more information about what cosmetic procedures look like, what the aftercare might look like, and what results you can truly expect. A little bit about me personally. I was born in Chicago, but I really grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area of California. I played sports my entire youth. I was a competitive softball player and swimmer, and then I played water polo through college. So sports have been a huge part of my life aside from academics. I'm also married. I've been married for almost 2 years. And I have the best husband ever. He's amazing. We met in grad school when he was in law school and I was in medical school. So we are just so darn cliche being a doctor-lawyer combo, but Yeah, he's my best friend. He's amazing. On my Instagram, I take you through a lot more of my personal day-to-day life, but hopefully you'll get to know me more personally on this YouTube channel as well, which kind of brings me to the finale of this, which is like, why am I starting a YouTube channel? I have a full-time job as a dermatologist, but dermatology is my passion, and I realize there's a lot of bad information out there or just lack of information about skin out there, and I just want to educate. I think one of the duties you have as a physician is to be an educator, and this just gives me a larger platform to do that on. So if there's anything about dermatology, skincare, treatments, products that you want to know about, leave it in the comments. I want this to be a super positive, productive YouTube space for you to just get information, and I'm so happy to share that with you. So stick around, and I think you're going to really like it here.